All right, I hope you're ready for this, because apparently this one's spooky.
Mate, just get out.
Yo!
Hey, mate, just fuck
Everyone
off.
is, come on, please! Go! Marco and Tony were out in short time!
Oh,
Look at
wow.
everyone filming, man.
Open the door! Open the door!
What's wrong? Whoa, 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 whoa,
Mummy, survive!
whoa. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Man, what is going on?
Yo.
Chaos.
Yo. Get him out. What the fuck is happening right
But I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, there's been apparently a series of panics on planes where a few passengers have reportedly claimed to see some sort of a fake human being or a passenger that was not real. So, whatever this means, I guess we will find out.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two
But I am telling you right now!
that back there is not real.
Okay, so my first impression of this woman is that she is either drunk, high, or has some sort of a psychosis. My guess is the later. She's probably drinking, and that's why she's got that really high-pitched voice when she talks. This is coming from experience. I know too many people in my life who drink, and they have this similar voice when they talk loud. So, but you never know. Maybe I'm wrong, and this lady really did see someone.
And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
This is horrifying. Whatever this man saw next to him caused him to have such real, raw terror, he was hyperventilating. He could barely get the words out. This is not mental sickness.
Lord.
This is not alcohol. This is not drugs. The way he jumped out of his seat after seeing what he saw was his brain instantly feeling fear.
Okay, so clearly you guys can see this is not an isolated incident. This is something that's happened to more than one person, possibly multiple people, where this guy panicked after seeing something that did not look right, some passenger that supposedly looked like a non-human being, and he freaked out. I mean, my only speculation is that it was either a ghost he saw or some form of humanoid AI.
Now, the original story, what was being floated around, was that he was nuts and he was trying to open the plane door. But this is absolutely false. He was trying to go to the captains to tell them what he saw. People, this is absolutely frightening. He could not speak. He was terrified. All he could do was point to his own face as if he's trying to tell everybody, look, this person next to me, look at his face, something's not right.
Okay, so this is very strange and all, because while we do have footage of these two people freaking out on the plane, where's the footage showing the actual passenger or person that was beside them? Or whatever they saw. Let's just assume for a moment that what they saw was not an actual human, but AI. Then technically it would be okay to film them, right? Because you're not breaching on someone's privacy. We don't know, right? And so because of that, these people are hailed as crazy because we don't have any evidence to show that what they saw is real.
What exactly are these people seeing that is scaring them so bad they went off the plane even during mid-flight? These people who are experiencing...
Dude, he was mid-flight, so they took off already. And this guy still wanted to jump off the plane. That's insane.
Real horror are having hit jobs come out against them. Even more bizarre is that we haven't even heard from this woman. She's never even given an interview. How do you explain that? These two stories are only a couple days apart. What's the excuse? That she was trying to copy this man? That this man was nuts? There was a shift in the Earth's
nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if people started thinking there's aliens on planes or something like that. I mean, Nowadays, you get all sorts of crazy talk about aliens invading the Earth, sightings of UFOs. Maybe it is an alien or some sort of hybrid of a human. We don't know. Again, because they don't show us these things.
Gravitational pull, so it caused them to see something? Now, in my last video with the American Airlines woman, I was reading and responding to some of the comments where people were saying perhaps she was a bad actress, she was drunk. And some of those comments did sound logical. There was a credibility to some of those comments. But this man here, that is real horror. What he saw was real. That's
I
genuine.
mean, people with schizophrenia also see things that aren't there. So it's very possible that this man has some sort of a mental disorder or some sort of a mental condition that affects how he sees things.
I did present 3 theories. One of those being it's all logical, where she was drunk, she didn't see anything, it's all in her mind. She saw artificial intelligence, an AI person, or she saw a ghost. But I do want to present some more theories. I was reading comments about how this woman may have saw a reptilian shapeshifter. Now I do
Reptilian
believe
shapeshifter. No frickin' way. You mean like an alien? So I was right then. There are aliens on this planet.
a form of reptilian humanoids do exist. Now reptilians have been on Earth for millions of years, way longer than creatures they say we evolved from, like apes and monkeys. Is it really outside the realm of possibility for creatures who have been here for millions of years to have evolved a greater consciousness? Now, the theory about reptilian shapeshifters goes all the way back to the 1920s.
Can you imagine? We're just living in a world where there's a bunch of reptilian lizard-like people walking around. Like, I don't know. How do these people even hide themselves? I bet when no one's looking, they just slither away with their tongues eating flies.
But David Icke really pushed this theory. He said these reptilian humanoids are tall, blood-drinking beings, and that all the elite that control the world are reptilians, that they also hide in underground bases. Now this all does sound crazy until you see a video on March 4th, 2013, a video depicting a security agent with unusual features guarding a speech by the United States President Barack Obama.
Heck is that thing?
Even if he's not a reptilian, he definitely does not look human. He even looks like he's shapeshifting in some portions of the video. Is it possible that these people are seeing the exact same thing on their...
That looks like Voldemort from Harry Potter. Just straight up Voldemort. I kid you not. I bet that guy has flat nostrils without any actual bone structures.
flight? They're seeing these non-humanoid creatures
That's freaky.
shapeshift right in front of them, and it's causing them to be filled full of terror. My next theory is that it could be aliens. We are seeing a lot of UFO and alien talk in the media lately. Maybe they do look similar enough to humans where they can fit in, but they do have a...
That guy almost looks like he's wearing some sort of a face mask. Like, you know how those serial killer documentaries of Hannibal Lecter where he's wearing skin on top of his face? Ugh. God, can you imagine?
feature that humans do not have. Maybe their eyes do blink horizontal. Maybe there is something distorted about their features that they cannot hide for long flights. But still the scariest theory, and if I were to put my money on it, it would be AI, artificial intelligence. The creators
Yeah, that'd be my first guess. AI.
of AI have shown us the power of artificial intelligence, just the fraction of the power with things like ChatGPT and other artificial intelligence programs. They are showing us that humans are obsolete. Humans are not needed.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about. Is AI going to replace the majority of humans in a few years? Because that's what I'm afraid of. Like, what about entertainers or people who work online jobs? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna be replaced?
Artificial intelligence is the future. Why are you needed when they can have a being that can do anything you can do but 100 times better? It doesn't need to eat, it doesn't need to drink, it won't get sick. You are now replaced. And just like any other program, AI has to go through its testing phases. They have to test these artificial...
Oh my lord. If this woman and this man saw anything that looks remotely similar to this thing, then yeah, I will be freaked out too. I mean, just look at it. That thing does not look human. I mean, I know they tried, but come on, look at it.
Artificial humans in public to see how they react in certain situations. I'm going to say in about 10 years, we're going to see artificial humans in our everyday lives. They're going to be taking over jobs. They are going to slowly phase out humans. That's what makes artificial intelligence so scary. These people are not seeing human beings sitting next to them. These people have not
I sure as heck wouldn't. Would you?
been seen or heard of. They have not given any interviews as to what they saw or what had happened. The woman on the American Airlines plane was never detained or arrested for causing a real panic. Then there was this man in a green hoodie who said he was on the same flight as the woman on the American Airlines and he saw everything that happened.
Oh, bingo. See? Another story. Maybe there's some truth to this, guys.
That she was crazy talking about the Illuminati, and she all of a sudden went nuts because he said he was a Satanist. But this man with the green hoodie was on a completely different plane. He was not on the same plane as the woman on the American Airlines plane. It's just all too weird. There's no logical explanation as to two different people being frightened on an airplane. And
Be more convincing if we actually had footage of what they saw, right? But because we don't have it, there's no actual conclusion we can draw from this, other than the fact that both of these people are a little bit crazy, or maybe had a little bit too much to drink. What do you guys think? Did they see a robot being some sort of an alien, or are they both just crazy? Let me know in the comments.